Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Bryan here from Paula's Choice. We're going to ask him some questions about cosmetics, our face, our creams, all the stuff we can do to help us age throughout the year. So, Bryan, we're really going to focus on aging for this audience. Tell us about what you're seeing out there as these popular aging creams and products. What works, what doesn't?
Well, we're seeing a lot of products that claim to work like cosmetic corrective procedures, your Botox, your dermal fillers, your microdermabrasion. And let's make one thing clear right off the bat, none of those products work like cosmetic corrective procedures. If you want a cosmetic corrective procedure, you have to get the real thing.
Okay, so what could we get if we don't want to go that route?
Well, you can get products that work to exfoliate the skin, alpha hydroxy acid, beta hydroxy acid, and then daily sun protection is going to go a long way toward preventing the discolorations and other issues that you want that procedure for.
Perfect segue into sunscreen. What is the truth around sunscreen?
The truth around sunscreen is that everybody needs it. It is the most important thing that you can do for your skin every day, day in and day out, like brushing your teeth.
So how much do you need to have? SPF 15, 32? What is the right amount?
For most people, SPF 15 to 30 is going to be great if they're applying it liberally about 15 to 20 minutes before sun exposure. If you're going to be in the sun longer, you might want to go with a higher number, but then you have to remember to reapply.
What about people who have breakouts? You know, I've heard that sunscreen can cause breakouts.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. Most sunscreens just don't feel good on breakout-prone skin because when you have those breakouts, you want something that feels light and almost invisible. But the good news is that there are more and more sunscreens out there that have that water-light texture. So you do have options now.
So talk to us about, so that's good on sunscreen. Talk to us about creams. You said we need to have some antioxidants and alpha hydroxy. What about night creams? How much moisture should we be putting on our skin?
Your skin really only needs moisture per se if it's dry, but the one thing to keep in mind,
creams. I'll ask it again.
Yeah.
So you'd mentioned that we need to have exfoliation, alpha hydroxy, things like that. But what about creams? What do we need to be doing to moisturize our face, if we even need that?
You need to make sure that you're using a product that has a good range of repairing, cell communicating, and antioxidant ingredients. That sounds a bit complex, but those products are out there. We review the best of them at cosmeticscop.com. Okay.
How do we figure out what's right for us?
You need to think about your skin type, and then from there, once you know your skin type, you need to determine the texture of the product that you're looking for. Lotions for normal to dry skin, creams for dry to very dry skin, liquids, gels, or sometimes called fluids for normal to oily skin.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about how you got into this. I mean, you co-authored with Paula the book Don't Go to the Cosmetics Counter Without Me. You're now, the Cosmetics Cop on the website. Tell us a little bit about how you got into this industry.
I actually got into this industry because, like a lot of people out there, I didn't like my skin. I wasn't happy with it. I needed to find some answers, and so I started researching things on my own. I came across Paula's book. I was aware of what happened at the cosmetic counter. I had bought products that said that they were going to do this, that promised they were going to clear this, and they didn't work. And if anything, my skin got worse. And when I finally found out why was when I found Paula's books.
And so then you joined her company. That's great.
Yeah.
What is one of the most common questions you get on your website?
Oh my gosh. It's from our users, from our readers, from our customers, from our fans, and even from my own friends. Like when we're out to dinner, they all want to know what products work and what don't. And then second to that, who's got the best products? What brand is the best one? Which they want to really condense it down and make it very easy. I just need to buy these products. Tell me.
So do you do that?
Yes and no. Yes and no. I tell them that there are good and bad products in all price ranges, absolutely true, and that there isn't one brand out there that is going to work for everyone. So in a way, you got to give up the concept of brand loyalty because not every brand is going to have products for every single person and their preferences.
Good point. So what do we need to be thinking about? I know Paula's Choice has got its own cosmetics line. Is that right?
That's correct, yeah.
What is one product that you're selling the most of in that line?
We sell a lot of our exfoliants, particularly our beta hydroxy acid exfoliants. It's also known as BHA or salicylic acid. wonderful ingredient for multiple skin types and concerns, and for whatever reason, we're one of the only companies that offer a range of that type of product.
That's great. Okay, we'll stop you there.
Okay.
How'd you feel?
Pretty comfortable. Yeah. As long as I stayed focused on